Hi, I'm going to teach you a systemic lens of common mental health symptoms such as anxiety, depression, and panic. Anxiety isn't bad. It's actually a symptom of a double bind. A double bind is a problem one that you genuinely are having a threat response to, and your solution to avoid problem one leads you to a problem two, which you also have a threat response to, and that leads you back to one. You feel stuck. And the longer you feel stuck, the more intense your anxiety will get. Now, as this solidifies and you feel entirely hopeless to escape it, this is actually where you will get depressive symptoms. Correlation to hopelessness. If you are full of hope, you are not depressed, you have motivation, life is worth it. If you have an experience that is ongoing, no matter what you try to do, you experience pain that you're trying to get away from, why wouldn't you have depressive symptoms? Now, moving forward, we can actually start identifying this as bad. Anxiety is a state of fight or flight. It's a dysregulated, flooded response where your body is dumping adrenaline and cortisol in relation to the threat response. And we're going to have a rapid heart. We're going to feel warm, and it's not going to feel good. It could be a knot in the stomach, but you're going to lose access to higher forms of thinking and cognition, emotional connection, and empathy. All of that is going to go out the window, and you're going to be stuck in a tunnel vision for security. Now, over time, we can actually form a relationship with anxiety itself, and rather than being able to rectify this, we become more opposed to the feeling of anxiety. It becomes the problem. And then your brain will code anxiety as dangerous, and you'll end up having a threat response for anxiety. This is actually now being anxious about moments you could be anxious. And if that isn't paradoxical, I don't know what is. But then, in your own opposition to feeling anxious, you will you'll already be flooded with that physiological response, and your anxiety will just make you produce more adrenaline and cortisol in relation. And you might have guessed it. This is now a state of panic. It's going to emulate a heart attack, and you're going to go to the doctor, and they're going to run stress tests, and they're going to tell you nothing is wrong. Because your body, from this dysregulation here and not knowing how to break the cycle of your own perception and threat response, which I tell you, I guarantee you comes from somewhere, there's a way in which that makes sense. But now here, in opposition to your own anxiety, you're spiraling and escalating rather than de-escalating. This can be solved by understanding that this is a physiological response. It would be no different than if this were an adrenaline pen and someone just stabbed you with it. Your body would have no choice but to have to go through that physiological response. It is systemic, right? It's homeostatic. Your body has to have a rapid heart rate. It has to feel warm, and it's not bad. And this typically isn't bad. It's there to serve you. It's only bad because we have this dysregulation. We have a double bind. It's a lose-lose. I guarantee you one is there. But if you don't want to go to panic, just don't relate to anxiety as bad. It's supposed to be there, and it would make less sense if it weren't, considering the context in which you survived. So this is a systemic lens, and I hope it helps. Hi, I'm Matt. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist, and my job is to put myself out of a job. I hope this helps. Bye.